So, how hard can you really work out during pregnancy? Like, can you push it? Should you let your heart rate go up really high? Do you need to be more careful? Are there exercises you can or cannot do? I know that this is a question that so many of you are asking yourselves because you're probably wondering, is it possible to lose even just a few pounds while I'm pregnant? I know that a lot of my girls, they email me, I get messages all the time. Oh my gosh, I've gained so much weight so fast. Now I'm 20 weeks and before it was okay, but now I'm 20 weeks pregnant and I've gained so much weight. Is it possible at this point to now drop just a few pounds and do that safely? Is it possible at this time now to actually see some muscle tone? Can I see results while exercising during pregnancy? And a lot of women are surprised when I tell them, yes, it is actually completely safe to lose a few pounds. Do I want you to focus on losing weight during pregnancy? No, of course not. You have to gain some weight, right? Because you're growing a baby inside of you. But maybe you gained too much weight too fast, or maybe you weren't focusing on exercise and you were, some of us fall into that trap of eating for two or just eating because we're pregnant. And now you're like halfway into your pregnancy and you're like, man, I gained so much weight. I don't want this to be the rest of my pregnancy. What can I do now? And it bums me out when so many women are now looking at my stuff and they're like, oh, I wish I would have met you sooner, because they give up. They lose hope on being able to get better results during pregnancy. And I understand not everybody starts exercising and wanting to eat healthy and stuff from the beginning. For most of the women, actually most of the women that start my Fit Mom to Be workout program start around 20-ish weeks. Because that's what I've been finding is about the time where the belly pops out, and that's when you start realizing, oh my gosh, I've piled on a lot of pounds super quickly. And now you're like, crap, what can I do? Well, the good news is you can do something about it. You can work out, and you can work out pretty hard. And if you do the right kind of workouts, you can actually see really amazing results. And to make you even happier, you can even lose a few pounds of fat safely. I'm telling you this because I did it myself, because during my second pregnancy, I was on bed rest for 4 or 5 months, and I felt terrible about myself. And when I was able to start working out, I actually saw muscle gain, I saw tone. I even lost few months, I lost a few pounds. And I don't want you to focus on that again, but I do want you to know that you can change your body composition, okay? It's not like you even want to lose 5 pounds, but if you change your body composition and you take whatever you have and you turn it into muscle, you'll look smaller, you'll look tighter, and that will mean you have lost some body fat and gained some muscle. And you can do that with the right kind of exercise. So that's what I want to give you today. I want to bring you some hope, and I want to tell you what kind of exercises and workouts you should be doing to see results and what to expect, okay? So before I do that, let me just introduce myself in case this is your first time here. I am Michelle Marie, and I am the creator of the Fit Mom to Be Pregnancy Workout Program, one of the best online pregnancy workout programs. It's been around for 10 years. I have been a fitness and health coach for about 20 years, of which the last 10 years I have strictly dedicated myself to working with pregnant women and postpartum moms. I have 2 babies of my own, so I went through 2 pregnancies, and I gained about 20 pounds on each one. One of them I was on bed rest for half the pregnancy, and I was able to control my weight gain through the proper nutrition. So I help a lot of women with that, because food is everything, and you can do so much with controlling the weight gain with your nutrition. But exercise is also everything, because when I was able to go back to working out after being on bed rest, my body completely changed. And so seeing the power of what food can do during pregnancy, and seeing the power of what the right kind of workouts can do, because I thought I was basically screwed. At that point, I was 5 or 6 months pregnant, and I was just starting to exercise. And to see my body transform, you guys, was so amazing. And so many women think that they're just like doomed during pregnancy, right? Like you can't really work on your body or on yourself till after you have the baby. That's not true. I can't tell you how many times on a daily basis I get the ladies from my workout that are in my Fit Mom Baby program inside the Fit Mom group. We have a private Facebook group that are like, oh my gosh, I'm more toned than I was before pregnancy. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I see more tone. Like, women don't realize that just because you're pregnant doesn't mean you can't still see results. You can change your body even while pregnant. So that's the hope for you. So I've worked with over 100,000 pregnant women and postpartum moms. So basically all of that to just let you know and give you some peace of mind that I've seen it all. I've gone through it all. I've worked with every kind of women, twins, placenta previa, every kind of like everything you can imagine. I've worked with a woman like that. So just want to make you feel more comfortable that you're in a safe place and you're in a good place. And I've worked with so many women that you can just have that peace of mind. So anyways, let's continue. So the first thing I want you to understand is that you're not handicapped. You're not sick. You're pregnant. You can still work out pretty hard. Like, I remember lifting a pretty good amount of weight. Like, I even remember people would be like, do you think you should really be doing that? And I would be like, I'm pregnant and this is what I do for a living. Leave me alone. But yeah, I mean, I remember doing like leg extensions with like 80 or 90 pounds. Like, that's what I do now. But it's okay as long as the movement is safe and you're working out at an intensity level that's good for you, then you're okay. It's different what I would tell you if you didn't work out before pregnancy than what I would tell a woman who did CrossFit 5 times a week and is now pregnant, okay? So there's women that are avid exercisers that don't do it for a living, but they're avid exercisers. They've worked out for many, many years and they were in very good shape and they were strong, and now they're pregnant and they want to continue that. So that woman is going to be a lot stronger than maybe you if you are just starting to exercise now during pregnancy, if this is your reason for exercising. So it's very hard to say like how much weight you should lose or what you can and cannot do, because it really depends on your fitness level. But what I do want you to know is that your fitness level can change during your pregnancy. If you haven't been working out and now you're going to start working out, you will get stronger. Like, I hear my girls in my private Facebook group for my program all the time saying, I couldn't make it on phase 2 to 20 reps, but now I could do it without a problem, like just 2 weeks later. And oh my gosh, I was so flabby, but now I'm strong and I have muscles. Like, that can happen while pregnant. So it's just so exciting for me to be able to give you that hope and to let you know that you don't have to give up on your body and on yourself just because you're pregnant. You could work on all of that right now so that when you have the baby, it's like a breeze to get back into shape, because you'll still feel strong and you'll have muscle memory and you'll have muscles. So it won't be like starting all over again, which is why it's so hard to get your body back postpartum. But so the best kind of workout, so I've done it all, you guys. I tested it all. And the best kind of workouts you can do during pregnancy are resistance-based, like by far, weightlifting, like by far, better than cardio, better than Pilates, better than yoga. Not that any of those things are bad, they're all good, but it's just where you get your biggest bang for your buck. And the sole reason is for muscle. So you won't gain as much muscle doing Pilates, you won't gain muscle or as much muscle doing yoga or cardio at all. Like, resistance-based workouts are so much better than cardio, yet so many women are still so stuck on doing cardio. If I have only 15 minutes or 20 minutes to get a workout in, I would grab some weights, a set of dumbbells, and do some exercises before even thinking about doing any cardio. That's how much more effective resistance-based training is. And it is 200% possible to gain muscle during pregnancy, as long as you're doing the right kind of workouts. So you can work out hard. Like, it used to be that you have to like be worried about a heart rate monitor, don't get your heart rate above a certain level, make sure you can still breathe. Like, that's so old school. You have to really take it like your fitness level. You have to really feel yourself out. So you've got to just start, and if you need a little bit of a longer break in between exercises, you take it, and if you can keep going, you can. You know, if you're doing, say, you know, a bicep curl or a squats, you're working your legs and you're doing squats and you've got 5 pounds on each side and you can do your 20 reps and like that's easy, then you need to go up in weight. You know, for me to do a set of 20 squats, I would probably need like 25 pounds on each side, but I work out all the time. That's what it takes for me. Like if I did 10 pounds on each side, I could probably do 50 reps. So I have to get to a point where I'm challenging myself. You've got to get to a point where you're challenging yourself. So it's important to know, like, if you're doing a workout and the workout is 12 reps, you need to get to the point where you're like 10, 11, 12, you're gonna die. You can't get 13 reps, okay? And obviously, if you're doing it properly and you are hydrating and it's the right movement and it's a safe exercise for pregnancy, you can push it, you can get your heart rate up. I used to do intervals when I would do cardio. I'd like go a little bit faster and then like bring it down the intensity a little bit. Same thing with resistance-based workouts. Like if you want to do 8 exercises back to back without resting, just as long as you just, you know, if you feel a little winded, you let your heart rate come back down. It's super important to hydrate when you're exercising, when you're pregnant. So as long as you're drinking a lot of water and you're you know, feeling yourself out, you can really push it. You can totally break a sweat. You can, you know, it should be a little bit hard. Where do I get a workout? Missy, I have my Fit Mom to Be Pregnancy workout program, and I will talk about that at the end of the video. I'm not going to take too long because I've got to pick up my daughter soon from school, but I will give you some information on that because I know it can be hard. It's even hard to do resistance-based workouts when you're not pregnant because there's so many variables. See, the thing with resistance-based workouts is the number one thing why a lot of women have done it and haven't seen results is because the workouts have to change every 3 to 4 weeks because the body adapts. Like that's something that's huge. A lot of people do like the same exercises in the same order, you know, it's like the same amount of reps, and that's like the biggest no-no. The workouts need to change in every 4 weeks, and there's a lot of things that should change during a workout. The amount of reps, the amount of rest, the amount of exercises per set, the way that you group the muscles together. So you could do like back and chest one day, shoulders, tris, and bis one day, and legs one day. Or you could do legs and shoulders one day, back and bis one day, chest and triceps one day. So all of that should change every 4 weeks. You should do 20 reps, you should do 15 reps, you should do 10 reps, you should do 8, like all of that matters. The amount of time it takes to do each rep matters. You know, if I do a bicep curl like this and I do a bicep curl like this, you get a totally different effect. Depending on the amount of reps that you do is the result that you get. So some workouts are a little more for gaining muscle, some are a little more for fat burning, some are more for toning, some are more for strength. So there's so many variables within a workout that are important and that you can change, not only for results, but also so that you don't get bored, because when you're not bored, then you can be a little more consistent. And that's huge, because consistency is another thing, guys. You could have the absolute best workouts, but if you don't do them consistently, you're not going to see the results, no matter how good the program is. So one of the biggest things is to be consistent with the workouts. So intensity, it's okay to push it as long as the workouts are safe, as long as you're hydrating, as long as when you feel too winded, you take a little bit of breath. Just catch your breath, just until you catch your breath, and then move on. And it's okay to lift heavy as long as you know, everything feels right, your body's in alignment, you don't have aches and pains where you shouldn't have, and if you're cleared to exercise, and if you're at that point and you can step it up because you've gained strength, by all means. I don't like to tell people just do 10 pounds, just do 5 pounds. Why? No. If that's too easy for you, if you're whizzing through a set and you're not feeling like it's hard, you can push it, even if you're pregnant. It's okay. Okay, so that's it. Now, 3 days a week I found to be super, super effective. In 3 days a week, you can work your entire body, which is also really important, to work the body in a balanced way. Okay, so some people just like doing legs, especially women, but you've got to work your whole body, and you can see tone in your arms and your legs while you're pregnant, as long as you're working your body in a balanced way. But 3 days a week I've found to be super, 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 super effective and for women to see really, really, really good results. Now, the trick, what I used to do and what I recommend to all the ladies in my Fit Mom to Be program is to do 3 days of weights and like 2 days of cardio. And cardio, you really don't need to do more than 20, 30 minutes max. You know, like you really don't need to sit there and do 1 hour of cardio because your weights are so much more effective. But that is like perfection. If you could do 3 days of weightlifting, of resistance-based workouts, and like 2 days of 20, 30 minutes of cardio, oh my gosh, you will have like the most fit pregnancy and you'll feel strong and you'll have a good labor, you'll feel good. Like it's just so great. And those cardio workouts you could do after your weight workout. So if you only have 3 days a week because you're super busy, you work, you've got kids, if you just do like a 30, 45 minute weight training workout and then right after that do a 20-minute cardio and you just want to be in the gym or doing your workouts 3 days a week, that's totally fine. If you want to split it up and every day you want to do a little something, you could do like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, your resistance-based workouts, and Tuesdays and Thursdays you could do 20 or 30 minutes of cardio. But that's what I found to be the most effective. But again, it was super important to change the workouts every month, to change all those variables I told you about, to make sure it's resistance-based workouts. If you want to add some yoga and Pilates on other days, fine, but get 3 days of resistance-based workouts and don't be afraid to push yourself. As long as you know that those exercises you are doing are safe, if you're doing a set and it's too easy, don't be afraid to increase the weight. Okay, to do a little bit heavier or to take a little bit less of rest as long as you are not completely, out of breath and as long as you're hydrating, okay? So I know, yes, like Missy's asking, what are good workouts? I know that it's so hard to figure out what is safe and what isn't and what can be done in what trimester and what are the best exercises for all these things. So my program Fit Mom to Me will help you with that. It is you could either there's home workouts and gym workouts. So you can do both, or you could choose which kind you would like to do, whether at home or at the gym. The program comes with both. There is a monthly option, so you could do your pregnancy workouts for however many months you want. When you're due, you could just email us and cancel, and we'll cancel you right that. Most of the girls go right into the postpartum program after that because they've been all in the same community helping each other and stuff. So it's just really great. Everybody kind of just moves on to the postpartum, and they're both in the same group, so it's super helpful. And there's also a lifetime bundle where you can get all of 9 phases and you get a bonus one. And you get them all at once. So that one I feel like is really good sometimes for if you're having another pregnancy, because then you have all of the phases all at once and you can use them again for other pregnancies. And that one you don't have to cancel because you just get access to all of them all at once. And it's a one-time fee. But I will post a link to that here, Missy, so that you can, in the video once I'm done, so that you guys, if you feel like, okay, you're motivated, now you know that you can push it a little bit harder, now you know that you will get stronger, that you will see some muscle tone, that it's safe to push it a little bit, if you're not feeling good about yourself, you can work out a little bit harder and increase your intensity and see some better results. Because if you do the same thing all the time, you're not gonna see results. That's like the definition of insanity is doing the same thing all the time and expecting different results. So you can't expect to do the same thing all the time and see different results. If you want results, you got to change up your workouts, you got to do the right kind of workouts, and just make sure that they're safe, that you're hydrating, and that of course you're eating good. So if you're like, okay, now I'm motivated, now that I know that it's not too late, that I can still see some results, but you would like to have like some structure, some accountability, be a part of a group that will help you, and just make sure that the programs and workouts are done right and they're safe and they change every 4 weeks and you're doing the right, order and all that stuff, then this would be a great fit for you. You would really love it and love that the private Facebook group is so amazing. Not even gonna lie, like I really think I have like the best community of pregnant women and postpartum moms and just moms. Everybody's just so supportive and so inspiring and so helpful, and like somebody posts a question and like everybody responds. It's just so amazing, and we talk about everything, not just like fitness and nutrition, but like everything that has to do with being a mom. Anyways, that's just me raving about my girls. They're so awesome. But okay, I gotta go. I gotta go pick up my daughter at school, but I'll post a link here. That way, if you are feeling like you need some structure, you need some guidance, and you need something to like really help you step it up your pregnancy, now that you know that you can step it up, I will post that. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.